In a previous video, I explained how to use Excel's VLOOKUP function to pull information from a table and fill it in here using a number index. In this video, we will be doing the same thing with text as an index. First of all, we have a table that has already been filled in. We're going to type a name here, for example, Carter. And what we want to do is come here and pull his first name from the table. So here we enter our formula, equal VLOOKUP. We come to here for the lookup value, the index to be found, do a comma, come to highlight the entire table, we do another comma, and we want the second column in it, so we do a 2. And I'm going to do a 0 to give me an exact match on this range lookup. Now I close the parenthesis and it gives me Carter's first name taken from the table. In order to propagate this out, I need to make the references absolute rather than relative. So I go to my formula bar, come to the index column, and I put a $sign. Now I put $signs in front of the coordinates for the entire array, the table to be held. Now when I go and copy this over to the other one, all I need to do now is to change the index to get index number 3. From here I can copy these two down through the rest of the fields, and now I have everything looking at the table. So now I just enter names. For example, Wilson, LaGrange, Smith, Alexander. Okay, so you see that all of the values have come from the table using the text as the lookup value. One very important thing to remember is that when I entered the VLOOKUP value, I asked for an exact match. Here's what happens if you don't do that. If I put a 1 in there instead, and then I take that and propagate it through the system, notice that some of the names disappeared. The reason for that is that this table is searched in alphabetical order, starting with the first entry in the list. So anything that comes before Smith in the alphabet will not be found. Thus Carter, LaGrange, Alexander, and Cooper are not found because they all appear in alphabetical order before Smith. Also, look what happens if I enter a name that is not in the table. For example, Thompson. Notice that it gave me a name, but since Thompson is not in the list, it gave me the wrong name. Because it's not asking for an exact match, there is no first name, but it pulls the name that is closest to what it can find in the table. That is the reason why anytime you're using text as an index, you need to use an exact match.